My mother-in-law said I wasn't a real man until I said this. From the moment I married Sophie, her mom, Linda, has had a problem with me. She never thought I was good enough for her daughter. I don't come from money, and when Sophie and I first got together, I was working long shifts as a line cook just to pay rent. Linda made sure to remind Sophie that she deserved better. And when Sophie chose me anyway, Linda never let it go. Now things are different. I worked my way up in the restaurant, learned everything I could, and eventually opened my own catering business. It wasn't easy, but it paid off. We're stable now, we travel sometimes, and Sophie doesn't have to worry about bills anymore. But Linda, she still finds little ways to cut me down. At family dinners, she makes comments like, "Real men don't let their wives work." Or, if he was truly successful, Sophie wouldn't still be living in this tiny house. Sophie usually brushes it off, but I can see it hurts her. 2 weeks ago, we were at Linda's birthday party. Everyone was around the table, cousins, uncles, even Sophie's grandparents. Linda raised her glass for a toast, then smirked at me. "To my daughter, who works so hard she practically supports her husband," she said. The room went dead silent. Sophie's face turned pale. That's when I decided enough was enough. I stood up, slowly. "Linda," I said, "do you remember when Sophie was in college and she worked nights at the bookstore just to pay tuition?" Linda nodded, confused. "And do you remember who drove her there every night, waited outside in the car until her shift ended, and then drove her home so she wouldn't have to walk alone at midnight?" Her smile faded. That was me. I wasn't making much money then, but I gave her every free hour I had. When she was sick, I cooked for her. When she was stressed, I stayed up with her. When we had nothing, we still had each other. That's what being a real man is. The entire table froze. Sophie's grandmother actually clapped her hands together. Linda turned bright red and muttered, "That's not what I meant." But the damage was done. I looked her straight in the eye and said, "You're right about one thing. Sophie does work hard. She works hard because she loves me, not because she has to support me. And instead of tearing me down, maybe you should thank me for loving your daughter the way she deserves." Sophie squeezed my arm, her eyes shining with tears. For the first time in years, Linda didn't have a single word to say. And honestly, that silence felt better than any toast.